Pokemon! I wanted to open up some cards for a while, and I haven't been able to. And I got this tin. This here tin. It's got holes in it already. So it like wants to be opened. As far as I can tell, this wants me to open it. So, I mean, look at that. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay. Hello, gamers. Pokemon trainers. My thoughts. These, I think, are Mega Evolution. Oh, there's actually some other types of packs in here. Alright, who knows what types of packs are in here. I have started a few binders, one of them being the Mega Evolutions binder, and then Phantasmal Flames, and then Dust and Rivals, and then Journey Together, I think, is what I'm cooking with currently. So, this has some of all those, it looks like, but there are these little promos, which are Ralts and Kirlia and Riolu, and I'm excited for these two cards, mostly. I also really want a Gardevoir, who is on this tin, which is why I got this tin. That's also Mega Lucario, it looks like, I think. What's in the back? I don't know who these guys are. I have no idea. What are these names? We're just gonna like open it up. There's this hole right in the middle of it, and I've been looking at it for a while. It's been begging me to give it the ol'. We gotta stick something in there. Nail file. There we go. Very nice. Gotta hold it more forward. Okay. Fantastic. Okay, so there's like this, it's like a little lunchbox. Doot. Okay, that had a nice sound actually. Okay. Oh shit, there's like fancy stuff in here. Are these the cards? Oh, they're just sitting on top. Ooh. Okay, so these promos are real shiny. I have a okay. This is very exciting. Not gonna lie. Lucario coin? Is that what this is? It's like stuck in there. What the fuck? I don't want to hurt the cards. Okay. We got the coin. Lucario. I'm whispering. This is fancy. Is there tails? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we'll keep that over there. Alright, we only dropped one thing on the card so far. Kirlia. Okay, we're gonna remove them safely. It's kind of like jammed in there. Oh man, this is sketch. Do you slide it out? Oh, maybe you slide it out. It feels nice. It looks nice. So Ralts turns into Kirlia, which turns into Gardevoir, evolves into. And then Riolu turns into Lucario. Oh my god. Okay, we got it. Crisis averted. Riolu. This is nice. I love that these are like normal, like common cards, but now they're like hollow. It's kind of amazing. They got the little circle in the bottom though. Okay. What else do we got? I should sleeve those. We're sleeving. Immediate sleeve. I'm getting faster at this. Maybe I should show you the updated sleeving. Inner sleeve. Perfect fit. Phew. Whew. They're kind of bowed, the cards. They're like bent in the middle. This is a pretty big coin. I have never seen them. We'll keep that over there for when we need coin flips. Ralts and Kirlia are like some of my favorite Pokemon. They're like the newest Pokemon that I know of that I really like. Oh, and also, I found out that Kirlia evolves into either Gardevoir or what's the other one? Somebody else. Guardwall? I can't remember. Basically, Kirlia can this card's totally bent. We're double sleeving. Bust out the double sleeve. Does the Ryu look cool? It does, but I just like Gardevoir a lot. And you know what? I've come around on Lucario. Come on, baby. I really like the Gardevoir cards, though. The one where the Gardevoir is like in the house, like doing housework. I very much like. Okay, we're gonna keep those there. Now we're gonna open the packs, or at least get the packs out, anyways. I don't know how this little box works. Okay, Journey Together, Mega Evolution, and Destined Rivals. Imagine it's the same on the other side. Nice. Okay, Journey Together, Destined Rivals, and Mega Evolution. Okay. What should we start with? We'll go Journey, Destined, Mega Evolution. I don't know. What else is in here? What is this? Okay, I think there's stickers. Okay. Tin. Oh, it's like a little binder. It's like a miniature little binder. Well, like, I'll have to examine this. I'm not sure if I even necessarily want to open this. We'll just like set this aside for now. And then what are these? Is this multiple pages of stickers? Lucario? Mega Lucario? Kind of sick. I don't know who this is. Is this Latios or Latias? I'm not really sure. I don't know this one. No, this is either Gardevoir or Mega Gardevoir. I don't know the difference yet. Does it say? No. This is fun. Bunch of stickers. There's like 3 different types of stickers of each type too. You know what? These are some high quality stickers, not gonna lie. Okay. We'll just like put this away now. Put a little lunch in there, a little burrito. Okay, here we go. Journey Together. 3 promos. We'll just like keep them over here. Okay, so there's 3 different types of packs that came in this little tin. Mega Evolution, Destined Rivals, and Journey Together. And I have a binder for this, and I have a binder for this, and I have a binder for this. So this works out pretty good. I don't know which ones to start with. I feel like I'm gonna go towards Mega Evolutions like this. And I'm moving pretty soon, which is huge news. And I can't open this motherfucker. I need to also not curse. I can't open this flapping at you guys. All right, let's start over. Music. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, here we go. Oh, they're so hard to open. Ugh! That wasn't even an exaggeration, I swear. Okay, here we go. We're not even looking for anything specific because I don't even know what there is. We're just going in raw. That's how we do it. Okay. Billy Onair. Billy Onair. Billy and Onair. That's 2 people. I don't know them. I never heard of either of them. Pancham. I think I saw this guy in my Pokemon Go recently. I think I caught him, but he wasn't very strong, and so I was a little sad because he was cute. Mincino. Chinchilla Pokemon. When I was really little, I went through a phase where I really wanted a chinchilla. I never got one. I had dogs though. Petit Lil. I like this one. Is there a little castle in the background? Okay, this I actually really enjoy this. This is a cute one. I never seen her before. Ooh, the chicken. I've got a Combuskin. He's one of my strongest fighters. Torchic turns into Combuskin. I don't know the third level though. Yeah, we're gonna have to find out. I don't know what Combuskin evolves into. I can't remember. Golem. Oh, it's an Aeolin Graveler. Alolan Golem. There's like these Alolan characters that are... They're like different versions of the Pokemon. And my first one that I got was an Alolan Rapidash. And it like looks like a unicorn. And I like didn't know that that was a thing. And this is an Alolan Golem. Does he have a mustache? I think this Golem has a mustache. That's what they have in Alola. Escavalier. Escavalier. Evolves from Carablast. Okay, I've seen Carablast also in Pokemon Go, and they're super tiny. They're like a tiny little bug. What is this thing? He's got like a... Is he a Jouster? I think he's a Jouster. Cavalry Pokemon. Huh. Voltorb. This is sick, actually. Iono's Voltorb. I was just traded a Voltorb, and it became a lucky Voltorb. And now I'm pretty excited about it, because it's going to be a strong guy. I like Voltorb. Oh, it's got shininess to it. I don't even realize that sometimes. To be honest, I have no idea what any of this is. I've heard of card collecting, of course, but I mostly watch your music streams. And our timing must be off since it seems like it's been a long time. I have not been streaming very much lately. I'm about to like kick it back into high gear again, but I basically just like couldn't afford to like stream as much as I was, and so I've been taking a break. But basically, I was playing a ton of video games for a while. I was playing like a lot of fighting games, and then eventually I don't know, started getting into Magic cards, and then I like got addicted to Pokemon on accident, and now I've like just embraced it. But basically, it's just fun because there's like the card game, so a lot of these cards are used like in the card game, but a lot of them are just for like collecting and trading, or like you basically, in the world of Pokemon, there's like this device called a Pokédex. So say like down here, it says 0 of 47 out of 159. So say there's 159 cards in this set. So each card is a different one. So this is the very first card, Caterpie. So this is the very first card in this set. So there's 159 more cards. So part of it is like you're trying to get all the cards and like put them in a binder. So you're just like collecting. It's just a collection, right? You don't have to do that, but that's like a thing that you could do. It's called a master set. But there are also secret cards past 159. So say like 160, 170, and those will be like super rare, and some of them get really expensive. And so in every pack, you usually get a bunch of common cards, but then you'll get like one rare and then like one like super crazy rare, or maybe not. So there's like, part of it's like totally just gambling, and some of it's like just fun, and some of it's just like cute animals and weird little art. It's basically like art, like tiny little paintings. Like these ones came with this box, and these are like promo cards. So they're like special. This is like a common card because it's 59 out of 132 and it's got a circle. If it had a star or a gold star or 2 gold stars, it becomes like more and more rare. But this is a common card, and because of the circle, but it's like a special one because now it's holographic, and this one's that way too. So I don't really understand all the rules because there's also separate promo sets, but I don't know. It's just fun, and there's just a lot of them. And like Pokemon, you know, when I was like, whatever, 8 years old, like this is one of like the original Pokemon. That's cool. I got it for a friend's birthday, but it didn't get here in time, so I still got to give it to them. But this is a cool card. Like this is 198 out of 197. So it's like a special card because it's higher than the set. So this is like a secret rare. And it's just like, you can tell that the whole card like is art, where this only has the art in the little square. This has the art on the full card. So there's like different types of cards, and some of them are super rare and super expensive, and it's like super exciting to get them. You collected hockey cards, they had bubblegum in them. Yeah, and there's like still sports cards are like still like a thing. And Pokemon cards are now like about to be 30 years old. So when I was, fucking 6 or 8, I don't even remember how old I was. Maybe 8, 1998 probably. Yeah, so we call that holographic. And there's like different types of hollows. So these are hollow. Oh, come on, baby. These are hollow, but this is also, I think, probably also considered hollow because it's got a different type of hollow though. It's like got this weird shiny cool thing. Oh, let's see. We gotta avoid the glare. I'm trying to learn how to like show off each card properly, but it's hard. It's fun though. They're really pretty, and a lot of people on the internet who are making like Pokemon stuff like this, they just like rip through the packs and they don't even show you them at all. So I'm trying to go like a different way. I'm just gonna fucking literally look at each one and enjoy them. This one has also got some sort of shininess to it though. Like, I don't know if this is also this is called a reverse hollow, where the border is shiny. Like down here is shiny and around the borders, but it's like a different type. It's got like a weird, like, so this would be called a reverse hollow. There's just like a bunch of these weird little rules, but I'm just figuring it out, okay? So now this it's got a star, but it's still underneath, like it's 82 out of 159. So this is like still like a common card, but this has an even different type of hollow to it. And this character I don't know either, so this is called Reggie Rock. I don't know this guy, but he looks pretty tight. If you look right here, it says Rock Peak Pokemon. So he's like a mountain. It's just fun. So this was like the rare card. Now this is probably like a pretty cheap card. It could be like 5 cents. I don't even know. But we had a fun time looking through them. And now I will basically go through and organize these, and I will add them to my binder in order. So like, 1 through 59, and then the extras at the end. And then one day I'll have a full collection. But you take your little binder, which is in the other room, and I should have grabbed it, and you can bring it to like a card show or to a card shop or to trade or whatever. And you would like, you'd have like one trade, or you'd have a binder for like trading. You'd have like one binder you're trying to fill up, I like video games that are like RPGs, and like, I don't know, you usually have like an inventory system, but this is like a physical inventory, and they're just cool. I don't know. It's also like there's 30 years of this shit, so it's like trying to learn it. It's just fun because it's like none of it matters. It's just like pure entertainment. But there's like really cute Pokemon. What happened to Warcraft? I actually was thinking about Warcraft again lately because it's winter again, and they just added this housing system to World of Warcraft that actually looks kind of fucking insane. And I might actually play that game again. We'll see though. I'm trying to do a lot of stuff. Pokemon. I started playing Street Fighter again. I feel like there's something in this card pile. You've been playing it? Is it awesome? Yeah, I was doing hardcore that one, was it last winter? I did hardcore and died at level 30, and that was hard on the heart. But there's like modern WoW that I also was interested in playing, and then I started it, and then I never played it past the first day. But this is a cute little puppy, Rockruff. See, like, tell me, you think that's not a cute little puppy? Because it is. Okay. Here is an example of, okay, so this is a regular Caterpie, and then this is the reverse hollow Caterpie. So like they're the same card, but this one is a little bit rarer because it's got like this different type of border. But they're both like common cards, and it's not, I don't know. So in the binder, you would have this card and then maybe this card on top of it. That's what I've been doing, or you could have 2 different slots. Also, these Pokemon have been around since like the 90s. Like this Pokemon Magmar, I've known since I was 8, 9 years old, and it's cool that they're still like around doing stuff. This is a newer Pokemon. I don't know when this sheep came out, but you can't hate on a sheep. You know what I mean? Hello. Yeah, I'll do some World of Warcraft streams at one of these points. Well, I'm moving soon, and once I move, I'm basically going to be streaming like as much as I used to back in the day. That's the goal anyways. So I want to make music production, but also play some games. I got a lot of fighting games I want to play. I'll play some World of Warcraft. That was fun. I enjoyed that. But Pokemon's also fun too. And Magic the Gathering is a fun game. Anyways, Sanaconda. I don't know this guy, but it looks like a snake. Kind of, I don't know what's going on with this snake. Is it full of something or is it always like this? Like I don't know what's going on with this guy. You know what I mean? I'm not going to pretend to know. Copper Aja. This looks like an elephant. Evolves from Qfant. So there's like over 1,000 Pokemon. At first there was only like 150. But it's been 30 years. So there's a few more added, you know. I also have a new Pokemon game for the Switch that I want to play. It's called Pokemon ZA. So we got to play that at some point too. Ends Pokemon in play. Have no retreat cost. The card game is also very fun, and it's free on your phone. Oh, see, we have another Petilil. This is a reverse holo of the one we found earlier. And I was admiring this card because there's like the cute little castle in the background. It's just fun to see stuff, okay, with your eyes. Qfant. Another reverse holo. This looks like what's that Adventure Time elephant? Oh man, I can't remember her name. Okay, Metagross, and then that's Dark Energy. So another rare holographic guy. Metagross evolves from Matang. Okay, we didn't get blasted into outer space, but we had a nice time together, and that's really what it's about. It's about spending time together. Okay, so those were from this set called Journey Together. So this would be like a DLC, right? So Journey Together was like a DLC, and it lasted a few months, and then there's a new one. Boom, Destined Rivals, a new DLC. And then this will go for a few months or whatever. And then, boom, new one, Mega Evolution. You know, so it's like these are like the updates, like the patches. And over time, the old ones aren't legal in the game anymore. And then the new ones are illegal. So the game is always changing and getting updated, like the card game. But they also reprint some stuff and they sell them. And people will just hold on to this stuff and not even open it. Not me. I'm opening it all, okay? Okay, so this is Destined Rivals. So we'll move on to that. Here we go. Let's dive in. So this is Ho-Oh, which is one of the, like, in the very first episode of Pokemon, you see this character fly by at the end of the episode. And I don't think it was in the original 151 Pokemon. I think it was in the next game, but I don't really remember. I'm trying to learn the history, though, because it's fun. I've started watching the anime with my boyfriend who's never seen the Pokemon show. And we've just been watching like an episode here and there, and it's been pretty cute. Okay. Team Rocket's Rattata. Rattata. Does anybody know really how to pronounce it? Rattata? I like them. Okay. Blipbug. Blipbug is... Oh, I thought he was the pile of Pokeballs. It's the worm in front of it. This guy is strange. Larva Pokemon. Yeah, I don't know about this one. I don't know. Larvitar. Pretty good. Rattata. Baby Metal. I don't know Baby Metal. Rattata. Rattata. Larvitar. So, Pokemon have like multiple stages a lot of the time. So this will be like the first stage, and then they evolve into stuff. So if something evolves, it'll like Steven's Beldum. So this must be Steven. This is the Beldum, and a lot of the cards are like specific trainers, Pokemon. And there's also like items. Team Rocket's Botherbot. Turn one of your opponent's face-down prize, blah, blah, blah. It does something crazy. It's a drone. Cynthia's Milotic. So I think this is like one of the enemies of like the game, like one of the bad guys, Cynthia. But I don't really know. Also, this evolves from this little fish in the corner. Let's see. Let's fucking zoom in there. Oh, that's nice. It evolves from Cynthia's Phoebos. So Phoebos is the little fish in the corner. And then it evolves in one way or another into this thing. Milotic. Which I didn't know that. In the game Pokemon Go, you have to walk around with one of these guys for like 20 kilometers before you're allowed to evolve it. But then you also need like 100 candy, and it's really hard to get them, and I haven't been able to evolve it yet. One of these days, though. One of these days. Team Rocket's Factory. I want a factory. Once during each player's turn, if they played a supporter card that has Team Rocket in its name from their hand this turn, they may draw 2 cards. Totally. Absolutely. Teal Mask Augerpon. What's going on here? Is it just the thing in the front, or is it the entire creature? Is it just the mask, or is it the whole guy? Teal Mask Augerpon. This is in the card game, there's one of these guys that's played. I've gotten my ass kicked by them before. Tailo. A lot of these are these reverse hollows. Tailo. So there's like, what is it? A windmill in the background? It must be a windmill. It's sticking out of the tree. I'll do some research. Oh, this Tyranitar. Okay, this is. Oh wait, it evolves from Team Rocket's Pupitar. Does Larvitar turn into a Pupitar? I wouldn't expect this to turn into a Pupitar, but that seems like the final evolution of that guy, right? I don't know. Team Rocket's Tyranitar. I want to see something even more fantastic. Pretty cool, though. I don't have any of these cards, so all of these are going into the binder. So really, I'm making progress at a solid rate, I would say. And then we have another Dustin Rivals. So this is Cynthia, and I think this is Garchomp. But I only know that because I've heard that a few times. I don't really know if that's true. A lot of Pokemon trainers will have like one, like, iconic, like, Pokemon that they battle with, or that they befriend, or whatever. I don't know. Okay. Whew. Nose Pass. This is everybody's favorite Pokemon. He's a giant nose. Compass Pokemon. Raticate. Well, I got the Team Rocket's Rattata. And now we've got the Raticate. So this is who that turns into. Very cute. No. Arrokuda. This is a cool art. No shininess though. The shininess makes your brain so happy though that when it's not there, you feel it. Arvin's Mashif. Maskef? I like Mashif, but I don't know. What do you think? Come on, bitch. There you go. Mashif. Rascal Pokemon. That's the type of Pokemon I would be. A rascal Pokemon. Focus. Medicham. Chillin. Evolves from Meditite. This little monkey, but it turns into this Chillin. I like this thing, whatever this thing is. Now it's on. Psyduck! Okay, this is one of my favorite Pokemon right here. Misty Psyduck. Cool. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is on your bench, you may discard the bottom card of your deck. If you do, discard all cards from this Pokemon and put this Pokemon on top of your deck. Now that seems like a bunch of gibberish, but if you were playing the game, it could be cool. I don't know what it means, but if I read it a few times, I'm sure I would figure it out. I like this card. I have another Psyduck that was like one of these shiny promos. It was like one of these cards. And it was my most expensive card for a while. It was like a $10 card. Now it's been dethroned by some other stuff. Team Rocket's Botherbot. We already got one of those bad boys. Team Rocket's Nidoqueen. Gyarados. Misty's Gyarados. Evolves from Misty's Magikarp. Sick. Oh, there's another one. What the fuck? I just got 2 in a row? And one's hollow and one isn't. Crazy. One's a reverse hollow. I don't know what the chances of that are, but it seems like I would assume that would be low. I mean, Gyarados is really fucking cool. The way it usually works is the little fish in the corner is what you start as, and the fish is called Magikarp, and it's got like no attacks, and it's like completely useless. All it does is like flops around on the ground. But if you keep fighting with it and you build it up with experience, you can turn it into Gyarados, and Gyarados is like an insane water dragon that will like fuck you up. So you go from like a super weak fish into, you know, super strong dragon of destruction, you know? Alright, we're moving to Mega Evolution. Last 2. Oh my gosh. I'm getting a little bit more confident with opening these packs. At first it was like completely terrifying. Oh, and then I just smashed the cards off. As I was saying, it's just like nerve-wracking to handle these cards, because if you do get a crazy card, you want to keep it in the best shape as possible, and any little tiny dink makes it like way less valuable. So you try to just like, you just try not to hurt them, but because you're trying not to hurt them, you end up goofing up, you know? Alright, here we go. Helioptile, I've got one of these bad boys already, and I've got an Abra. There's a few of these I'm going to be unexcited to see because I've got a few of them. Fearow, this is another original Pokemon. I like this picture though. Solrock. So far I'm pretty sure I have all these cards, which is kind of... Oh, not this one. Crawdaunt. I don't think I've ever seen this guy. He's a big crab. Magnezone. Okay, so Magneton is another one of my Pokemon from the original series that I really like. But now Magneton can evolve into this guy. Magnezone. Well, cool. I just didn't know. Magnezone. I need to see him in battle. Magneton's cool though. He's just a bunch of magnets stuck together. Ultra Ball. Shiny. Reverse Hollow? Reboot. Oh, this is a dude who evolves from Scorbunny. I know somebody's whose favorite Pokemon is Scorbunny. Oh my fucking god. See, now this is like what it's all about. This is fucking good. Oh my gosh. So, Mega Venusaur, I don't know which like version this is, but my hands just started sweating. Let's do a little bit of research. Whew. So at the bottom it says 155 out of 132. So this is one of those ones I was saying where it's above the set number. So this is like one of the secret rares. But this is just cool. In Pokemon Go right now, I've been carrying around a Ivysaur, which is the guy in the corner. So it starts as Bulbasaur, which is one of the original Pokemon you can choose. It's either Bulbasaur, Charmander, or Squirtle. And then you evolve Bulbasaur into Ivysaur. And then you evolve Ivysaur into Venusaur. So this is the final evolution of Bulbasaur. You gotta remember that, okay? It could be like 5 cents. Or it could be like $100. I have no idea. It's like a $14 card. So realistically, like this like little tin, where is it? This guy? This came with 6 packs in it. We haven't even opened up the last pack. And this card is worth like 15 bucks. And I think the tin cost like 35, 40 or something. I think it was like 35 bucks, let's say. So, really, they're basically paying me to open it, you know? We should open some more. Let's look at the shininess. This might be my favorite card I have now. Well, Psyduck's pretty cool. And I have a Mewtwo. I like this. Okay, I'm happy. We'll add it to the pile. We would call that a hit, I believe, in the industry. You're trying to get a hit. Now, I've only had a few, so everyone is like amazing. It's like surgery. Okay. There are cards in this set that are worth like hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and if you get them graded, they can be thousands of dollars like immediately. Now, that's not the point, though. I don't ever expect to open anything like that. It would be sick, obviously. But like the mindset is that I just want to see what the cards are. I want to learn the Pokemon. I want to hopefully get some cute shit. And if every once in a while we get something cool. So this is another reboot, but this one's not hollow like the other one was. Ivysaur. So, this is the version of the card that I have right now. Pokemon are fun. It's just fun, okay? Ultra Ball. Jinx. Not holographic. Now, Jinx is also an original Pokemon. And how did you get Jinx? I know you had to like trade for Mr. Mime. How do you get Jinx? I can't remember. Executor. Now this guy knows something. He's a bunch of eggs on a coconut tree. Well, he starts off as eggs and then he turns into coconuts, I guess. Yeah. You start off as a pile of eggs, you grow up and you become a coconut tree. Everybody knows this. Strange Timepiece. This looks like something from League of Legends. Devolve one of your evolved Pokemon by putting any number of evolution cards on it into your hand. You devolve. Interesting. Celebi. She's cute. Time travel Pokemon? 11 pounds. This reminds me of like a Chow baby from like Sonic the Hedgehog. They're like these little pointy headed things from back in the day. Clauncher. Give him the claunch. Reverse hollow. Gumshoe. Now this I gotta say, this might be my least favorite Pokemon. Not gonna lie. But only because it reminds me of somebody. Evidence gathering. Once during your turn, you may use this ability. Switch a card from your hand with the top of your deck. Sorry, bud. Now, I would have been normally very excited for Alakazam, but I got an Alakazam last time, and so my excitement was used up already. However, Alakazam's fucking cool. And there's good news, which is that bonus tin. So there's a little tiny tin. Tiny tin. 2 Pokemon TCG booster packs. So we got 2 more packs in here hiding. And this is Gardevoir. This is a card I really want. I want a Gardevoir card. And that's who... So it goes... Ralts? Kirlia. And then Kirlia can evolve into Gardevoir. But also somebody else. Gallivade? I can't remember the name. But some Pokemon can apparently can go into different directions. And this is cool. I'm very happy with this Venusaur. I mean, it's just cool. It's just fucking cool. You can't take away nothing from me, buddy. Okay, I need to figure out how to open this. There's like all these weird versions. Like to get Pokemon cards in the world is just super hard. They're like extremely popular, and there's like scalpers and shit who like buy everything as soon as it's anywhere. So getting the cards is really hard. I like have to go to the store constantly and just ask them for it and shit. So you feel like you're kind of hunting in real life because you're like tracking these things down. Now this tin looks so cute when it's out of the packaging. When it's got the tape around it, it looks like crap. But when it's out of it, it's like, this is like a nice little tin. I need to start like smoking doobs or something. Maybe I can start storing my doobs in here. Get a little sticker. Gardevoir sticker. Cool. They're stuck in there. Okay, one. Oh, it's a Destined Rivals and a Mega Evolution. See, like, you never know like what you're gonna get. Like, fuck. Come on, you little rascal. This is a rascal type Pokemon. Oh. Okay. Here we go. We'll go Destined Rivals first, okay? I know you want that one. There's like these companies that grade the Pokemon cards. But they're like really strict on like weird little criteria. Like how centered the card is on in the middle. So like they'd like look at the edge of each card and like make sure that the actual placement of like the main image is like nicely centered. I've never seen any like weirdly centered cards yet to know the difference. Oh, I've never seen this card either. Team Rocket's Nidorina. So with these Nidoran types of Pokemon, they're like these weird little like bunny rabbit things. I don't know what they are. They're kind of like bunny, like, I don't know, bunny rhinoceroses or something. I don't know. But there's like male and female ones, and so there's always been like multiple different types of them. So there's Nidorina, Nidorino, Nidoking, Nidoqueen. Okay. Steven's Baltoy. Never seen this thing in my life. Clay doll Pokemon. Ooh, I love Sudowoodo. This is one of my favorite Pokemon because in one of the games, he's like this little tree that you have to cut down, and he like wiggles and he does this little wiggle thing. And I just remember when I was tiny, when I saw that for the first time, I was just like, I love this thing. And it still holds up to this day. Nice work, Sudowoodo. Keep it up. I have one of these in Pokemon Go as well. Me and the boyfriend traded 1,000,000 Pokemon, and when you trade enough, sometimes some of them get like lucky, and they like get like super strong and they're like shiny and stuff. And I got one of those, and it's a Squovit. So watch out. Fortress evolves from Pinocchio, from Pineco. Pinocchio. Fortress. It's kind of like a clam, but like a ground clam, or it's like a jungle clam. Canopy clam. Claydol evolves from Steven's Baltoy. Claydol Pokemon. Cool. Yeah, this is I don't know these guys, but now I do. Team Rocket's Ariana. Meow. Draw cards until you have 5 cards in your hand. If all of your Pokemon are in play are Team Rocket's Pokemon, draw cards until you have 8 cards in your hand instead. Ooh. Combuskin. But we already got this guy, I think. Was it a holo? Reverse holo? So, the way Bulbasaur turns into Venusaur is similar to how this little chick turns into somebody else. It goes Torchic, Combuskin, and then there's somebody who like has to be really cool, but I don't know what it is. Judge. Each player shuffles their hand into their deck and draws 4 cards. The trading card game is actually quite fun, and it's free on your phone, and you can't spend money in it, which is kind of rare. But like, you can just like pick a deck and then you just start playing against other people, and the game doesn't let you do stuff that doesn't work. So it like, you know, it like highlights things that you can do basically. So it's really fun to play because it's like you don't need to know what you're doing, just fucking make something happen. But it's really good to learn. Greedent evolves from Squovent. It's a fat squirrel. An adult Oh, it's a greedy Pokemon. Oh, and it's hollow. Well, this is the rare. And I don't have it. So I'm grateful. But I want like a fucking Moltres or some shit, you know what I mean? Something insane. Give me a legendary bird. Mega Evolution. Actual final pack. Oh, come on. There we go. Here we go. Whew. Ooh, hello, Beware. We've been trying to get a Beware evolved from a Stuffle. One of my first good cards I pulled was a fancy Stuffle. Oh, my cleanest open. Why, thank you. Don't mind if I do. Alright, Chikorita. I like Chikorita. I've got quite a few brewing in the Chikorita farm. I also have the fully evolved version of Chikorita in my binder. This is another starter Pokemon. At the beginning of the game, of each Pokemon game, you get to pick between 3 starter Pokemon. And it's usually like a fire Pokemon, a grass Pokemon, a water Pokemon. And you pick one of them, and then you that's like one of your main Pokemon usually. And this is one of them from one of the games. And I just played the newest game called Pokemon ZA, and I picked Chikorita. So this is my starter Pokemon right now. I haven't played the game in a while, though. We need to play it. This guy is also in that game. Abra. See, they're just pretty colors. I'm colorblind also, by the way. So, like, for me to appreciate color, it's not easy. I normally do not give a fuck. Ninjask. I don't think I've seen this card. Ninjask. I've got like the Nincada probably, or maybe the one before that. I don't know. Marshadow. Gloom Dweller Pokemon. Gloom Dweller. I like the kick. It's like a very hefty kick. Fighting Gong. I use these in the game. Corphish. Corphish. The reverse hollows do make these like common cards a little bit more exciting too. I don't know why. It just shiny stuff just makes you happy for some reason. I don't know. Ugh. Oh no. I think I've got this exact card already. That's okay. The thing is though, we got these, so we're happy. Ralts, Kirlia, and this Mega Venusaur. So we have all these cards, which I will go through and add to my binder. And it's really fun to like go... I'll go through all these and I will organize them into the 3 binders. But this is like quite a lot of cards for one tin and then a magic separate tin. So I'm gonna basically collect like one of each card of each like rarity. But then I need to like open up a little card store or something to like get rid of the extras or do something with them. I need to find some creative thing. I don't know what, but we're gonna have extra cards. That's all I know. And we're gonna do something with them. This is a fucking stack of cards. Good junk. I love the Venusaur. And I love the promos. And I'm sure that there's a lot of other cards in here that I will cherish too. Once I like sit down and add these to the binder, it's very like meditative. You just kind of like, you sleeve each one, double sleeve, you put one on the top, you put one on the bottom, slide it into place. You gotta like find the right spot for it. And then once you add them to the binder becomes fun to flip through. So I'll show you the progress of the binders next time. Bye!